Welcome to the MLS Review Show. The soccer world was abuzz with American action. Manchester United descended on New York for a star-studded rematch, and a shakeup in U.S. soccer took over the headlines. The MLS Review Show starts now. A surprise announcement from U.S. Soccer saw the ousting of head coach Bob Bradley. His replacement was already waiting in the wings as Jurgen Klinsmann assumed the top position. What role MLS stars would play for the German would be evident next week when he was expected to announce the roster for the upcoming match with Mexico. But coaching changes were not the only headline makers. The MLS All-Star Game took place Wednesday night. After a week full of making appearances, breaking records, and giving back, the players finally took the field in front of sold-out Red Bull Arena. The first half seemed an even affair, with the All-Stars holding a majority of the possession, but still the English champions were able to find the back of the net twice. The All-Stars could not get back in as the Red Devils made it 3 just after the break. Omar Bravo had a chance to get one for the All-Stars, but he couldn't get his rebound on target. Danny Welbeck completed the scoring with a deflected shot to seal it for Manchester United. The MLS season would continue after the loss, with Philadelphia hosting the resurgent champions. The Rapids may have been 5th in the West, but they were tied with the East-leading Union coming into the match. Gary Smith would continue to rely on the speed of Sana Niasse up top as the Rapids looked to move up the ladder. Philadelphia was coming off a tight loss to Real Madrid, but the Union were confident in their ability and their home record. Danny Mwanga and Sebastian Letou started up top, while Carlos Ruiz was conspicuous in his absence from the roster. JP Delacamera and Kyle Martino called the action from PPL Park.
And we're ready for the kickoff. Philadelphia Union will be in the blue and tan uniforms. Blue and gold uniforms, I should say. Sometimes I have a hard time with my colors. Yeah. And it's Colorado in the predominant white. It is Letou leaving it. Daniels struts it off the top of the crossbar.
Pickens screened here. You can see him trying to look around the wall to find who's going to take it. Just hitting off the bar. Mullen and Kimura have not gotten into the game. Those are two players that are very dangerous going forward.
Mastroeni, nice cut. The shot, and Mastroeni scores a terrific goal.
But look at the skill from Mastroeni. Cutting it in between the legs of Valdez. Look at this, great first touch. Look at this cut, beautiful. Through the legs, curls it in far post. That is beautiful from Pablo Mastroeni.
Here's Cummings. Colorado playing with a 1-goal lead, looking for another before the half. Nice ball in, Niasse, and he scores.
Look at Cummings waiting, knows Niasse's coming, perfect timing on that pass to him. Releases the ball at the exact moment where Niasse's crossing that offside line, and the finish is clinical. First time, far post.
Here's Roger Torres fighting Letou. Open man, Michael Farfan cuts. Still with it, shot it over the bar. Wow, after all that buildup. Trying to get back into this game. Valdez, and it's blocked in front.
We'll take a look at the corner kick first. Beautiful ball in, but look, two players wide open far post.
All Philadelphia needs is one here. Williams, who had a few chances to get it early in this half. Thompson and Williams with that collision, and Williams stays down.
Hard challenge coming in, and the referee's assistant on this near side immediately waves it off, suggesting that Thompson got a lot of the ball.
Williams is going to get a yellow card for dissent. Whatever he said there, he shouldn't have said.
This is silly. No, he's going to get a red card now.
Oh, boy.
That's silly.
That's shocking. On the whistle, Letou strikes! Just skim the top netting.
Well, this is why he didn't like the wall. It actually splits right in between Niasse and Laurentowicz.
this will be the best team that they've beaten on the road if they hold on. Torres shooting it, big save, big rebound too. Latour, save again by Pickens.
The first strike comes in. Good left-footed effort here from Torres as Moore drops back, punches it out, but Latour right there for the rebound. Look at him stick a hand out, the right hand. Great save there.
Trying to preserve their shutout and the 3 road points. Launched, gave far better Roger Torres in the box. Turning, got free, Torres, the shot, and a goal from Roger Torres. That was spectacular.
Look at the control on the chest. This cut is outstanding. Sending Marbo in right by, beautiful finish, but look at how close he keeps the ball in tight quarters. This is why he's such a tremendous player on the ball, making plays in the area of the field that he wants him to show his skill. Great finish from the young man, Roger Torres.
Marpet, Carroll, he's got to get into the box. There it is. It's there! Sam Pickens! That was a game tire. That was the last kick of the ball. Colorado wins, but they left it right there until the very end. It's a 2-1 final for the visitors from Colorado.
Well, what a ball here from Carroll. Right on the money, snap header. Pickens almost actually falling into his own net, making that save. Colorado Rapids were flirting with fire all night long. Maybe a little fortunate to see themselves come out of here with 3 points.
Their home form has been as probably good as any. I think, am I right in saying that's their first defeat? Okay, so we're privileged in that respect.
We're going to more than likely try to play a counter-attacking style, and you know, we didn't get forward too much, but we did well with the opportunities that we had.
It's 3 points. You always want to keep going with 3 points. Just keep that momentum rolling. We go home and play against Columbus, and you know, I think we owe them a good smacking. So hopefully we do that.
After the match, Union headman Peter Novak spilled the news that Carlos Ruiz was leaving the club.
There was a lot of fans, even in the stands here, that have a pre-bias towards Carlos. Make some bad comments about him being diver, being that, not working hard enough, and all these little things. He's getting tired to all of us, and we accept the offer from the club. Carlos is not going to be longer with us, but as of now, this is the situation. So we're going to inform you after that what will happen next.
Coming up, the LA Galaxy take on the Whitecaps at sold-out Empire Field.
Hey, it's Charlie Davies with DC United, and you're listening to Extra Time Radio.
The Extra Time Radio podcast comes out every Monday and Thursday on iTunes and Buzzsprout. You can also listen to each episode at MLSsoccer.com/extratime.
We're a soccer podcast.
And I have no friends.
I like to tie my shoes.
Well, we'll get back to some women's evening wear talk.
You guys are too old. It's only for 8-year-old boys.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, this is your tweet of the week.
Janino's not going to win a game for you.
They're a sign of the apocalypse.
That's why he's here.
Fans, we want to hear from you. You're encouraged to email extratime@MLSsoccer.com or tweet at Extra Time Radio with any comments, questions, or reactions.
Welcome back. Houston looked to get their confidence back against the Sounders, but first, Landon Donovan and the Galaxy head north to battle Vancouver. Vancouver had picked up their game recently. Of note was the play of Shea Salinas. The midfielder was now providing key service to a side that had been struggling to score goals. With his first game with the club under his belt, DP Mustafa Jarju would make his MLS debut against the Galaxy. LA was not performing at their best, but they were still getting results. After resting Landon Donovan for a week, the Galaxy expected the perennial MVP candidate to turn in a game-changing performance in Vancouver, which would be needed with David Beckham serving his second suspension for yellow card accumulation. Was an upset in the cards as last faced first? JP Delacamera and Kyle Martino were at a packed Empire Field with the call.
Temperature at kickoff time, 23 degrees as this match gets underway. Los Angeles Galaxy all in blue, the Whitecaps in their familiar all white. 22-year-old Brazilian forward to Juan Pablo Angel, who feeds Franklin on the right. Franklin's cross towards the back post, headed away by Levis. And now it comes for Juninho! Saved superbly by Joe Cannon.
Joe Cannon does what all great goalkeepers do. He stays focused,
Great save here. Pushes this over the bar.
But now here comes the corner. The outswinger from Donovan into the front post. Saved again from the header by Berhalter.
Corner from the LA Galaxy to that near post space. Berhalter gets in front of Harvey and Hasley.
As a professional, long-range shot from Juninho, powered away by Joe Cannon. Juninho allowed to bring the ball down, carry a little way, and then get the shot off. The relatively healthy squad now. As Demerit's still out, and Thornton, as Gonzalez strides forward and feeds Landon Donovan. There's Landon Donovan, saved by Cannon. Appeals for a handball, the referee waves them away, and Salinas picks up play and makes his way towards the edge of the box. Shea Salinas on a amazing run, still going, Shea Salinas! Off the post, it would have been a wonder goal from Shea Salinas.
Look at the movement, the interchanging, the slip here in central defense. Perfect collection right there, and even better score.
That's a great one. Boxall unlucky on this. I mean, he falls down. Landon Donovan with his 10th goal outside of the left. Yeah, Cal Martino alluded to. You see Boxall with the slip. Not a lot of people will try that. Great finish.
Landon Donovan, a chance from the penalty spot to extend the lead to 2-0.
I've alluded to it a couple of times. Cannon and Donovan, former teammates with San Jose, and also in 2007 with LA. You know that they did this in training. The mind games begin right now. Landon Donovan, his normal routine before the PK. Can he find his second? Donovan with his second, LA 2-0. He's missed time due to injury as well as time with the U.S. men's national team in the Gold Cup. Donovan, surging run onto the back post. It's 3-0 Los Angeles.
This is how fast they can spring on you. Perfect first-time ball from Donovan, but look at Landon Donovan. Outside of the right foot, right on Sean Franklin.
This afternoon in Vancouver, but they certainly are finishing strong. Chrisman trying to shield the ball, looking to beat Cannon, and he does!
Plenty of examples of a lack of discipline defensively that plagues a lot of expansion teams. One of those who's going up for the ball. Harvey looking at Rocha. Neither of them going up for it. Joe Cannon at one point trying to come out for it, and Chrisman.
Second one, Chrisman and Chad Barrett, both in their first seasons with LA, came up with the goals. Chrisman gets one here today, but Landon Donovan gets 2 and LA gets 4. Follow the math if you will. It all adds up to a 4-0 victory for the Galaxy.
Seattle may have been embarrassed by their 7-0 implosion against Manchester United, but the Sounders had been on fire in league play. Winning 5 of their last 6, Ziggy Schmidt would look to the stellar play of his midfield to keep the Sounders on the rise. Houston, on the other hand, was struggling with confidence. They dropped out of a playoff spot after a 3-0 loss to Chivas last week, prompting Brian Ching to gather the team together in hopes of changing their mentality. Glenn Davis was in steamy Houston with the call from Robertson Stadium.
Beat Colorado 4-3. This week they played in Panama. Bruin, Cameron gets it over, Ching's in the box. Chance to make it run. Keller got a hand on it, it's driven in by Colin Clark. This is just looped in. Seattle can't get it cleared, and it's just pure power that will determine this ball crossing the Great Divide here. Goes off the hand of Keller. Davis backing Riley in. Takeover with Cameron. Cameron swings it into the box. Ching is there! What a goal from Houston! Out of the theater of the imagination. Here's the takeover with Cameron. Lack of pressure on Cameron now, and he whips it in. That is a beautifully placed ball. Clark backing in Tyson Wall, wants to get it on his left. Ching, top of the box, can he get turned? Trying to fight his way through. Ching, save Keller! Oh, he drove his right foot through it. Keller was equal. Another good hit, and held by Casey Keller. Ching would just purely physical his way through there. And then Casey Keller had a bit of a stretch there. Osvaldo Alonso looking for support. Curls a wonderful ball back to Levesque. Montero goes down to the penalty spot we go. Montero will get scissored down. Fernandez to make it 2-1. Against Tally Hall, he scores. It's 2-1. It's game on here at Robertson. Moffitt, long range hit from Moffitt. Clark to the end line. Fans rise, cuts it back. Goal number 3. Clark to the end line, squared it back beautifully. Seattle gets caught here. It's pretty lazy defending. Ching hits the back post. Weaver has got a lot of space against Ianni. One-on-one, he's not getting any cover. Weaver shot to save Keller. Take a look at this. I'll get there when I do. They are exhausted. Wall will drive it in. Noonan is at the back post, so is Jakewood. Jakewood got up. Noonan tries to put it in, and it's clear. But not out of danger yet. Off the post from Freiberg, who headed it off the post. Still has not blown the whistle. And now he has. It's over. Houston with a 3-1 win tonight, and it is a big one.
Coming up on the MLS Review Show, Sporting and their returning All-Stars take on the erratic Revolution. Every week, MLSsoccer.com provides you the opportunity to select the Goal of the Week winner. You can choose between the 5 nominees directly on MLSsoccer.com on the AT&T Goal of the Week page. You can also send in your vote by texting the corresponding goal to code 22442. Winners are announced every Friday, so make sure you vote early and often, keeping in mind polls close at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time on Thursdays. Winners so far include Juan Agudelo of the New York Red Bulls, Javier Martina from Toronto FC, and O'Brien White of the Seattle Sounders.